By the time everyone joins, I want you to give some details. Maybe it'll be good if you can fill this form, everyone. We just need to know like whether you are looking for the job or you are coming for the training, just for the training or certification. Your name, email address, phone number for communication, and then qualification. When did you finish your graduation? Are you currently working? What is your current working company? Are you looking for a new job? And how did you come to know about Hackerbook? Try to mention your name and location. That will be good. Guys, mention your name along with the location. You have to fill the form. I just shared the link. Under 4 minutes, fill the form, then we'll connect to the session and the overview. This is the link. I have shared it in the Google WhatsApp. Sorry, it is in the Zoom chat. Fill the form and maybe name and location you can reply in the chat window. What is the agenda for today's session? Let me show you that. This is the agenda for today's workshop. I'm mainly going to cover on this session: trainings, certifications, jobs, and common question and answers, and some overview on cybersecurity. This will give you a fair idea about how to proceed for the job search, what trainings you have to take here, and what is that we are trying to provide to you guys. Last 2 minutes. Fill that form, then we'll proceed further. Only 40 members has filled the form out of 110. How about remaining? This is just a attendance sheet. Don't think like if you fill the form, you are supposed to attend the training or take certification. Just for our reference purpose, that's it. We don't call you back. In case if we call back, if you are interested, you can join the course. Or if you are not interested, you can drop out from the training. That's okay. This is the link which I'm sending you to everyone. Okay, guys, let us get started. Okay. Those who has not filled the form, just fill the form with your name, then email address, phone number, qualification. When did you finish your graduation? Are you currently working? Yes, no. And then what is your current working company? If you are not working, just mention it like job search. Are you looking for a job, new job? Yes or no. How did you come to know about HackerBook? Okay, yeah. Once you fill this form, then we'll move on to the agenda for today's session. Okay. We'll start with the introduction. Introduction of the institute and the trainer. Then what are the different trainings? What are the different trainings we are trying to provide from HackerBook Technologies? Then different certification programs. Now that we are partnered with EC Council. EC Council is a certification board where they try to conduct cybersecurity trainings, certifications, and exams, and they have a lot of labs and then some webinars, training programs. Continuously, they'll be doing in each and every area of cybersecurity, right? We'll try to cover some of the things from EC Council and what is that how HackerBook engaged with EC Council. Those are the things which we are going to discuss under certification. And the main important thing is about the jobs. Yes, we are learning, we are taking certifications, but what is the final objective? Final objective is to get the job. Of course, getting the job is easy if you can follow a strategic plan in preparation, certifications, and interview questions and answers. We have a concrete plan for that, for a job search and how to achieve the job. Okay, we are going to discuss that in the jobs. And then commonly asked questions. Basically, if you have any questions or doubts or any queries regarding the course, okay, then feel free to message me in the chat window. As of now, I'm not giving access for anyone to speak, but maybe after half an hour, once I'm done from my end, I'll give you permissions to speak so that you guys can have, if you guys have any specific questions other than what I have covered, that I'll be able to answer by giving you the permissions to speak. Okay. Once we finish this introduction, then we'll see some demos. Maybe like very simple demos we'll see today, around 2 or 3. What is the job of the security engineer? What is the job of the ethical hacker once they get into a software company? What do they do? And what are the different types of hackers? What is the motive behind the hacking? I'll give a brief overview. Will not go too much deep into that. The reason is with these trainings and certifications, you get a very fair idea. If you want to get into deep penetration testing about bug bounty hunting, mobile hacking, there will be one more demo session, maybe within a week. We conduct demos every month. The last demo was conducted around 3 months back. I used to conduct only one batch for every 3 months, but now we are going to conduct different batches. One is fast track, which will happen every month. The other one is a regular batch, which is going to happen once in 3 months. Depending on the person, their experience, their educational background, we are going to recommend the relevant course. Okay. And after that, then security and privacy implications, it is like a completely technical thing. And if you have any other further questions also, we are going to discuss that. Okay. Yeah. Let me start with my introduction and about the HackerBook. I think at least 80% of you know me as a trainer from last one and a half year. I have total 15 plus years of experience in cybersecurity. And then if you consider me as a trainer, I have experience of 4 to 5 years. Within this 4 to 5 years, it is mostly like corporate training in the beginning. Recently, from last 1 year, I have been involved in this commercial training and certifications and jobs. Not only about training, it is all about guiding you, mentoring you for the jobs. That is our main area. We don't just give up with the training. We monitor you, we guide you, and we try to focus more on the jobs. Okay, through referrals and through mentoring. That is the approach. That's what I have been doing from the last 1.5 year. And coming to the my qualification and some of the certifications and achievements, you can see over the screen. Like I have some couple of certifications in my profile. One of the important certification, which is very well globally recognized certification, is a CEH, that is called Certified Ethical Hacker. If you want to get into cyber security, within cyber security, there are a lot of areas. In the sense, multiple streams are there. It is not like a single stream. It is not like, okay, you learn Java, get into Java development, or you learn C Sharp, get into C Sharp development. Cyber security is very broad and vast. There are multiple streams. It is very difficult for one person to have the knowledge in all the streams. But to kickstart your career with cyber security, I would say Certified Ethical Hacker. This is the certification from EC Council, which every fresher or experienced should have in your profile. Once you are done with this, then there are a lot of certifications. Depending on your experience and interest, I can guide you. But some of the things, some of the certifications which I have done from my end are CEH. This is the initial entry level certification. Entry level doesn't mean it is easy. It is also tough. You have to go through the training, then attempt the exam and clear it. Similarly, little bit advanced is ECSA that I have done, and then one more certification, CISSP. This is from a different certification board, that is from ISC Square. If you are having minimum 5+ years of experience and having very good knowledge in different areas of cyber security, you can attempt this. This is one of the toughest certifications in the top 10 that you can. Sorry guys. Okay, if you consider, I'll tell you about the CASSP with respect to me, how I have cleared it. Then certified cloud security engineer. Nowadays, you know, right, most of the applications are moving towards the cloud. You can say like each and every application, they don't want to maintain their own infrastructure. This is one more certification which I have recently done, and we are involved in training and conducting exams for the cloud security from EC Council. One more certification, this is from the EC Council again, CEI. Basically, no, if you want to give training from the EC Council, we have to clear this exam. This is a training related certification. Then the last one is the ISTQB. In fact, this is not the cyber security certification. This is related to the manual testing. Manual testing from the functionality perspective, not from the cyber security. I started my career with manual testing. That is called functional testing. I worked for 2 years like that, then moved on to the automation testing, where I used to work on Java, Selenium, Selenium with C Sharp and with Java. Along with that, QTP is one more tool that was used for automation. So initially 4 years, I was completely into manual testing and automation testing. Then later, because of the interest and the technical growth, I completely moved into the cyber security. Okay, and there are many more certifications I'm going to give you, but coming to my profile, these are the different certifications which I have achieved. The toughest one, I would say, CISSP. Other ones also equally toughest, but which has been from the long time, and which once you have good knowledge in different certifications, you can go for CASSP. In the entire world, total 1,50,000 people are there who has cleared this exam. 1,50,000. Okay. Out of 1,50,000, around 1.1 lakh or 1 lakh people are from US. 3,000 members are from India. Across India, only 3,000 members are there. Okay. This is all about me, my introduction and my technical certifications. Coming to the training, so far I have been trained around 6 to 7 batches. That's it. First 3 batches, I just have 3 members, 7, 9. Then after that onwards, no, you can consider the real batches, like 6 batches. And the highest strength or highest count for one batch is 249 members. That is in January 2021. Or no, not January 2021. January 2022. Yes, for that batch or the one batch before that, I used to give online training where around 200 plus members used to attend. Of course, even now we have a very good strength. Only thing is, like, we diversified the trainings. Earlier only real-time cybersecurity training, and then now we split the training like CEH, cloud security, source code analysis, manual testing, system administration, like that. Okay, fair enough. And I work for HackerBook. HackerBook is a training institute. As of now, I am the only trainer, and we have a technical staff of 5 members who will help you for any kind of doubts. Let us proceed further. Training and certifications. Okay. We have different training programs starting from this month, maybe in the next week onwards. Let us study about what is that you want to get trained out of different training programs. What are the skills that are required for you to get into the training? And are there certifications relevant to you or not? What is the process? These are the things which we discuss on a high level now. So real-time training, these are the skills which you are supposed to get trained. We are going to cover this, but to understand these concepts, you should have some basic knowledge about what is meant by software engineering and development, testing. Why do we need engineers first of all? All these things we have to have some fair idea about each and everything. We'll come back to this slide maybe after some time, after 10-15 minutes. Okay, regarding the trainings, these are the different trainings which I am going to provide as part of our course: real-time security testing, manual testing, and some of the certifications from EC Council, CH Practical, CH Master, Cloud Security, and Source Code Analysis, and SOC Analyst. Mobile Security. Okay, CSA, that is Certified SOC Analyst. Whatever I have highlighted in black, these requires coding knowledge, Java plus Selenium, and source code analysis. Apart from this, other trainings or certifications doesn't require any programming language. Okay, and each and every program, what is the start date, end date, we'll come back to this later. And even the different certification programs, job opportunities. So there are a lot of job opportunities. If you see in the screen, we'll come back to these screens later. I'm just giving you the overview. If you just learn real-time security testing training with certificate CH, look at the jobs that you are going to target. Okay, and manual testing also, it is there as a complementary we give. If you are attending for cyber security training, you can attend manual testing also. There are a lot of jobs just with manual testing, and along with manual testing, we are going to train you on some concepts which is like combination of cyber security plus manual testing, which you qualify for additional job roles. Again, I am telling you the coding part involved is Java plus Selenium, where you are going to target for automation engineer and SDET. Similarly, SAST. Other than these three, it doesn't require any programming language. for the other trainings or jobs. Okay, these are the jobs which I have kept as per my knowledge, as per my experience. But apart from this, even I said like EC concept. So once you take CH, they are saying like these are the different job roles which we can target. I just mentioned 8 to 10, but this is from the EC Council. All these jobs you can target with certified ethical hacker. If you're taking cloud security, these are the different targeted jobs for cloud security training and certification. Okay, to understand these different job roles and concepts, you should have some basic knowledge about cybersecurity, which I am going to give you. And coming to the jobs, how are we doing from Hacker Book with respect to the jobs from last 1 year? I didn't put from the last 2 years, just last 1 year I have kept. I can say like these are the jobs from the last 5 batches, not like last 9 batches. So from September to November, it was around 30-35 jobs we used to get every month. Remember, training is not for every month. Training is for every 3 months. September, October, November. So we have the jobs of 30 plus 25 plus 30. Altogether, 90 jobs. 30, 30, 60, 80. 80 jobs for the batch which was completed before September. Okay. Similarly, in December, January, February, our students has cracked almost 65, 45, 45, 90, 150 jobs they have cracked within the duration of 3 months. This is for the people who has been trained in the last quarter, means September, October and November. I remember this is the batch where around 240 members has come to our course and most of them has settled very well. Some and 90% of the people has finished their probation and they have settled permanently in their jobs. Similarly, like we have very good count for the jobs that has been cracked in each and every month. From April to so far, we are getting the jobs between 20 and 30. That is a very consistent way of cracking the jobs, I can say. The reason is only cybersecurity has jobs in the last 6 months. Even in the last 6 months, I'm sure like we are able to do the good job. Completely, it was Russian hiring freeze from March. There were not many jobs. If you consider manual testing, automation testing, Oracle DB, whatever it is, very few opportunities, but still even in the Russian time, our students are able to crack the job. Okay, now let us talk about these things. If you want to understand this picture, different job roles, everyone should have some basic knowledge about software engineering and cyber security. To get started, let us take some simple example. I want everyone to respond with one website. When you are saying website name and its URL, or mobile app name. Okay. I want each and every one of you to respond with this in the chat window. Can you guys message me in the chat window? I would say Facebook, Instagram, Paytm, Paytm karo. Message karo everyone. Okay. Reply to all, just to make you realize how these cyber security and IT works. That's it. Google Pay, Phone Pay, Shopclose, Phone Pay, Instagram, Telegram. That's it. I'm asking you to message any kind of website or mobile app where internet is involved. Gmail, TikTok. Yes, of course, website or mobile app. Last 1 minute. 50 seconds, 10 seconds to go. Okay, that's great. We have a lot of websites and a lot of companies where they do the business, right? In fact, though it is called a website or a mobile app, what is that they are trying to do? They are trying to do the business in the at the end of the day. It is not like Facebook is just providing some kind of entertainment for us, right? Facebook or YouTube or whatever it is, at the end of the day, it is business. Means either they try to get some data or they try to do some sell some things by using their website. Some or other purpose, it will be advantage for them to have their application hosted to access through browser or mobile app. And to have that setup, website setup or any kind of server, definitely we need to have some infrastructure. To have some infrastructure, these are the three main components. This is called three-tier architecture. What is the purpose of database? Anyone? It requires, the purpose of the database is to store the data. We are very close to the cyber security. Okay, just stay connected. The reason is without having this knowledge, you will not be able to understand some concepts. And the purpose of app server is business logic. How does the application know it is Hari who is trying to access the banking website? How does the app server knows Hari is trying to transfer funds? So based on the business logic, some kind of framework, it will be decided. And if you want your application to be hosted over internet, or it should be accessible to everyone, we need a web server, right? These are the this is the three-tier architecture and purpose of each and every server. Now that, what is the difference between normal users and hackers? Normal users versus hackers. The demo is about cybersecurity and it is all about ethical hacking. So before we discuss about ethical hacking, we should have this pre-knowledge. For that, I have covered the basic concepts. I'll give you some data. You tell me like whether that is a sensitive data or public data. Okay. Kohli scored century the last one-day match. Is this public data or sensitive data? What do you mean? Definitely it is public data. Even if it is compromised, we don't care about that. Something like news, right? And one more thing, new movie has crossed around 100 crores of budget, around 100 crores. Some new movie got released and they're saying like they have crossed around 100 crores of target. Again, public data. Okay. My friends, credit card number and PIN is something like this. Okay. Not be so easy, but I'm just giving you some number. Is this public data or something which has to be protected? Public versus sensitive data. We can consider this as a sensitive data, which you guys are clear. Okay. Whenever you host an application, be it through a website or the mobile app, they try to, it has to be having some kind of backend like database server, application server, web server. Do you think, take about one example of a banking website. Banking website is there. If I talk about personal data, can you give me one example of personal data? One example each and everyone. Personal data means when, if you want to open your bank account, you need to provide your name, address, okay, zip code, phone number, all those things comes under personal data, name, address, etc. And if you want to provide, the banking website can have even financial data. Financial means login details of your banking website, of your account, or your account number, or credit card number, PIN number. This is something called financial data, right? Debit card number, credit card number, CVV, ATM card details. Okay, so all these things we are trying to access with the help of a browser or with the help of the mobile app. Now tell me, out of this personal data and financial data, out of this web server, application server, and database server, you have to tell me for each and every component in this three-tier architecture, store or process. Does the web server processes or stores the data? What is your answer? Storing means it will come permanently store in the some location. Processing means it doesn't store, but it will take something, process it, and proceed further. That's what processing means. Web server, yes, definitely. 99% it tries to process that. Maybe some data it may try to put it in the cache, right? What I'm saying is web server can process the data of personal data or financial data, and it storage wise maybe in the form of cache. Cache is temporary storage. It can store some minimal data, but mostly it is on the processing side. Application server again. How about application server, whether it stores or process or both? Application server again, it is for processing more, but some more extent will be there for the storage in the local server. The next one is database. Is that for processing or storage or both? We'll go slowly. These concepts are a little complicated. Unless you have good basics, you will not be able to understand the further concepts. Database is mainly, the main purpose of database is for storage, but if the application server is trying to access the data from the database, it has to do processing as well, right? Stored procedures, some kind of statements, executions, all those things will be there. So database can process the data or store the data. Okay, let us come back to the users, normal users versus hackers. If you are a normal user, you try to access the data, process the data, try to send some request, get some response as a normal user, send some request, you get the response, be it from the mobile app, be it from the browser, be it from the system. A lot of users are there, they try to send the request, they get the response. But however, when it comes to the hackers, they're also like normal users. Only thing is, they try to find out some loopholes when you try to interact with the application, so that their target is this data. Okay, they want to steal this data so that they can sell it or directly they can use it. That is a intention of the most of the hackers. There are different types of hackers. So out of these applications, whatever you have mentioned, when I asked about you about the URL and mobile app, do you think, is there any application where the hacker uh, cannot hack that, or there is no scope for hacking? If it is so, just give me some answer in the chat window. where there is no scope for hacking. Is there any scope for any kind of application, whatever you have mentioned, for not having the scope for hacking? I don't think so. Let us go through some of the PPTs, okay, so that you have a very fair idea. Just now we discussed about data versus information. Data means like completely unstructured data. It can have some meaningful data or it can have some not meaningful data. But when it comes to the information, it is mainly about the something useful data. Okay. The difference between ethical hacker and real hacker, we'll discuss this later. And even the required skills, we'll discuss that later. We'll talk about IT ecosystem. Okay. So far, whatever we have discussed, I'm sure like you have got a fair idea about the IT ecosystem. Most of the companies, what they do, they try to develop some application like this, and they have some users. As and then the users gets increased for their website, it means that they are doing very good business. Okay, technically they are making use of technical things, technology to make their business easy. Okay, you see that a lot of users are there. They try to access some website and people get the response. It is not only about banking websites, it can be for ticket booking apps, finance, stocks, healthcare, defense, military, navy, or any other industry as well. Okay. So, but the problem here is among all these users, there will be few people called hackers. What they do, they try to check for some of the loopholes, either in the storage or in the processing. They try to access the application as a normal user, but they try to do malicious activities. If there are any loopholes, we call it like vulnerability. Remember the term vulnerability is a bad for the application, bad for the system. With the help of vulnerabilities, hackers will intrude into the target. Okay. So what are the different kinds of applications where this client server communication works? There are different industries like ticket booking apps, social networking, payment apps, insurance companies, news channels, okay, banking companies. Like this, you consider any kind of domain wherever there is internet, there will be chance for the hackers. Not only about the websites and applications, it can be for automotives, mobile cars, jeeps, or some kind of industries, IoT systems, right? Even the airspace, navy, each and every area wherever there is a communication, there exists the possibility of a hacker. Then why are we required as an ethical hacker? As an ethical hacker, we have to protect. Hackers are real hackers like villain. Ethical hackers are like hero. Okay. We learn everything, but we use it for good. There is a program called bug bounty hunting, where these bug bounty organizers like HackerOne, Bugcrowd, okay, Hack Me, they try to act like a mediators between the organizations and ethical hackers. Your job is try to find the loopholes, those are called vulnerabilities, and report them. They'll give you a hefty pay for that. Okay, just a basic overview. The next one, okay, let's talk about the IT infrastructure, how it looks. You see on the left hand side whatever we have discussed so far, right hand side the three-tier architecture, and this is a typical IT infrastructure, how it looks. Okay, you send a request, we get the response, and attackers try to gain access to the server. Okay. When I say three-tier architecture, if you see in any company, it is not only about the website. You would have seen some of the switches, routers, and workstations means employee computers, firewalls, IDS. Now I'm going to ask you a simple question. Try to reply in the chat window. For a hacker, what can be the target? Only the website plus switches, website plus switches plus routers, website plus switches plus router plus firewall. Or last option is everything. What is the target for the hacker? Reply in the chat window. Sorry, guys. Target for the hacker is everything, because if you see this picture, whenever the clients interact with the server, it is not like directly they are hitting the server that is hosted within the company. It has to go through the firewall. Means when we say the application is interacting, it means that it is some kind of network packets. When it comes to the network, finally it is called packets. These packets are the data. It has to go through the firewall. So firewall is also processing your data. It filters your data, and IDS IPS also filters your data. Then it comes to the load balancer or switches or routers. This one's also process your data in the form of bits, digitalization. And finally it hits the website. So definitely, like, if the hacker compromises firewall, he can sniff the data, means he can read the data as well if it is not encrypted. This is all about simple IT ecosystem to have some basic knowledge. Now I am going to tell you some different job roles, what a developer will do, what a tester will do, cyber security engineer, desktop engineer. uh, I don't have any other picture. I try to explain from this one. Okay, you should have heard some job roles like database administrator, database developer. In this picture, if I want you to select some box or some kind of a placeholder, which one do you select for that role? Database administrator, database developer. Do you select firewall, router, switch, honeypot, web server, app server, database server? Database admin, database developer. What is their main area here? Which device they work? Definitely they are going to work on the database. Okay, in the database, because they write the queries, some simple database queries, and they try to test the database server. So their job is mainly in the database. And if I ask you about a developer who is a C# developer or Java developer, whoever it is, do they work on the firewall or switch or web server or app server? Can I get the answer? Business logic. Who develops the business logic? By using some framework like Java, PHP. Once they deploy the framework in the application server, that is here, app servers, they try to work on, mainly I'm saying like 70 to 80%, their work is to develop the code that is hosted over the app server. Okay, the next one, have you heard of front-end developers? Front-end developers, what is the technology they use? Front-end developers, HTML, CSS, Node.cs or JavaScript, AngularJS, PHP, Bootstrap, right? These are the front-end frameworks. They mainly try to depend on the web servers, right? Yeah, of course, some dependency on the app server, some dependency on the database, but main technology is the client-side framework that is towards the web server. Okay. Now assume like there is a manual tester who has to test the website. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. Let us talk about the manual tester. Now we have a database developer and then the front-end developer, and in the app server we have the Java developer. They developed a website called abcbank.com. Definitely the functional tester who is supposed to test the application is going to be here. They test the website, right? It can be any website. It can be like the website developed with Java or website developed with C#, whether it is a banking or insurance or whatever it is. Finally, it is going to be a website. For a software tester or manual tester, it doesn't matter what is the technology behind this. Their job is to find software defects. That's it. Okay. Most of the graduates, be it BTech or BSc or MCA, BCA, whatever it is, software, when I say software, they think only development and testing. In fact, there are a lot of job roles are there apart from development and testing. But 80 to 90% they depend on these testing jobs, manual testing jobs and development jobs. Nowadays, some kind of boom is there. Boom in the sense more crazy terms will be using for some of the job roles like data analytics, DevSecOps, not DevSecOps, DevOps, data analytics. Of course, cloud is definitely a very emerging technology. If you talk about data analytics again related to database, but it is not just a single database. It is like data in terabytes. Big data you should have heard, right? And NoSQL database servers like Cassandra, those things little bit advanced. We try to deal with how do we process the data in an efficient manner. We have to store the data. We have to extract the data. How do we do that in an efficient manner? That's all about data analytics. Okay. In fact, even for marketing purpose also, they depend on that data analytics. Next one is the DevOps. What is the purpose of the DevOps? DevOps means we have the database server, application server, and only one website is there. But in reality, there will be clusters. Clusters means combination of lot of servers. We should know like automated way of deploying those servers. Okay, that is on the DevOps. Cloud. Okay, let me not talk about the cloud now. You'll get a little bit confused. We'll discuss it later. Yes, CI/CD is all about DevOps. Then who is going to work on these routers, switches, load balancers, firewalls, IDS, and protecting these things? These people also require the knowledge of manual testing, but along with that, they require some basic knowledge about some of the job roles which I have mentioned. Okay. I am going to give you permissions for 2 minutes. Ask me any questions on this page, not on the jobs and not on the certifications, because we'll get into that. I'll give you some time after I finish the different job roles and trainings. In this specific picture, do you have any questions? You can either unmute and ask, or you can put your question in the chat window. As a hacker, we try to steal the data, either by hacking firewall or hacking the switch or hacking the database. Anything we can hack. Any questions? I'm giving.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, where the code review will be happening, like SAST?
Yes, that is a good question. Remember, code review happens in the development environment, that is app server and database server. We store the data, we store the source code in some location. By using some tools like Visual Studio, Eclipse, we try to view the code, right? Basically, you use one employee workstation laptop. You try to access the data that is stored here, then review the source code. Either you can directly do manual code review, or you can do make use of automated scanners like check marks. So your area is limited to only this coding part if you are a source code developer. If you are a website developer, if you are a website engineer, security engineer, your area is restricted to this website. That's it. Website and client server communication. If you are working as a network security engineer, then your area is firewall, network, switches, connections, ports, protocols, everything will come into the picture. If you are working for mobile again, 3-tier architecture and one mobile app. That is your area of work. Okay.
Sir, and one more question. How many jobs will be covered? Like SaaS, how many percentage of jobs? Application, mobile, security, like this.
Okay. So I would say in reality, the front end or public facing applications, public facing devices are mobile app and websites, right? So these mobile app and websites, majority of the jobs are 70% on the mobile on the web applications. 70 plus 10% means it is, when I say mobile, it doesn't mean only mobile. It is a combination of web plus mobile, and that extra 10% you can add 80%, and remaining 20% into different areas like firewall, network, IoT, then industrial areas, and then embedded system security, like that. We have a picture. I'll show you which all the jobs we can target. How
Yes, sir.
can the
Thank you.
firewall?
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. I see one question from Mohit. How can a firewall protect the IT infrastructure? We have the IT infrastructure. You can consider this IT infrastructure as a building, which is a software company. Within the software company, we have some servers, the employees, all people are there. And you can consider firewall as security guard. Okay, security guard, or you can consider some gates are there. 4 gates are there, and 4 gates, within those 4 gates, the employees are only allowed within these 4 gates. They have the access card, no, like that. For any kind of, in case of IT infrastructure, firewall will try to define the rules to allow or block some port number. In a computer, 65535 ports are there. Okay, and then out of those ports, we use some ports for the web server, app server, database server. Assume like web server, we have hosted HTTPS. Then firewall should allow which port number for HTTPS? Anyone? We have to whitelist 443 for the incoming traffic from outside, right? 443, that is. Similarly, depending on the kind of communication, we can configure the ports by using the firewall. Okay, we are trying to filter the ports by using firewall. What is the purpose of IDS and IPS? Intrusion detection system and intrusion prevention system. We are allowing some traffic through port number 80 or 443. Yes, I am allowing through this gate. What in case some other person comes up by taking the ID card of someone else? He's not an employee, but this guy is getting the ID card of someone and trying to get into the system. That can also happen, right? So packet inspection, that is called internally. Packet inspection means network packets. Though we are allowing from port number 443, again I scan the packets whether those are relevant packets or not. If it is having some suspicious packets, I drop those packets. Dropping those packets will be taken care by prevention system. Intrusion prevention system means it will prevent, it will not allow that packet to enter into our infrastructure. It will be dropped here. Intrusion detection means it just detects, it will not allow the traffic into the intrusion detection system. It detects, but still it allows inside to the infrastructure. That is the difference between IDS and IPS. I see one more question from Rakesh. SOC area is defending by using firewall, etc. Can you please explain? No, in fact, SOC is not for the defending the firewall. It will try to collect the logs from each and every device. We have a router, it has some logs. Log means activity tracking. Assume like there is a web server. One user logs in, administrator logs in, administrator logs out, administrator performs some activity. So 3 activities are there now, 3 tasks. Similarly, firewall is there. Hacker tried accessing some unknown port. One activity is logged here. One more activity, hacker trying to send some virus through the firewall and their activity is logged. So here 2 activities and here 3 activities. All these are logged in the SOC tool that is called SIEM tools, security information and event management. So basically, it will generate the alerts. Alerts are generated from firewall, IDS, switches, abcbank.com, honeypot. But all these logs are processed and it will show in a very friendly, user-friendly manner in the SIEM tool. SIEM tool, again, it is a web-based tool. Okay, guys. Let us proceed further. We'll go back to the trainings. What are the different trainings and certifications? How relevant is that for our job purpose? That we are going to discuss. Now that you have got very good understanding of IT ecosystem, what is the responsibility of each and every security engineer and desktop engineers. Okay. I'll explain the course and its relevancy to the job. The major training program which I have been doing from last 2 years is a real-time security testing. Basically cyber security training completely on the ethical hacking. As part of this, we are going to cover the concepts about software engineering. Software engineering means just now I have discussed about IT ecosystem, right? If you go a little bit deeper, you need to know about how development can be done, how testing is done, software development life cycle, what is defect life cycle. Those things we have to cover. Okay. And then OS basics we have to study. Operating system basics. What is meant by service? What is meant by process? What is meant by file system? What is memory management? What is the performance monitoring tools? What is the registry? What are the event viewers? What are the different users, permissions and groups? What is meant by active directory? These are the basics of operating systems along with Linux commands. Okay. Computer networks, different kinds of layers, OSI layer, network packets, external network, internal network, IP addresses, IP address range, that comes under computer networks. Web technologies, just now we discussed about front-end technologies, that is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all those things. So if you want to become a cyber security engineer, you should have the knowledge of all these top 4. Okay, not restricted to only these 4, but as per my opinion, these are necessary if you want to become a ethical hacker or a cyber security engineer. In general, most of the places outside, they will not cover these concepts. If you are trying to take the cyber security training or certifications, whatever it is, but whereas here in HackerBook, I'll start with these things: software engineering, OS basics, computers. The reason is, unless you are good in this, you will not be able to understand the cyber security concepts. Okay. The next one is ethical hacking labs. Okay. If you want to work in cyber security, either by changing the domain from development to cyber security or manual testing to cyber security, you should have the real-time knowledge of how the hacking is done and what are the different kinds of process, tools, everything that we are going to cover as part of real-time security testing training. So from our institute, what are the different kinds of benefits you get if you are taking this training? You get recorded videos, and software toolkit to practice the lab. Whatever are the labs setup that is required, we are going to do that setup in your laptop. You can practice at your home by taking the online training itself. Resume preparation. I would say real-time security testing or cyber security testing, cyber security training is more about cracking the job. Will help you to crack the job in an efficient manner. Okay. So you need to know the resume, how to prepare, either a fresher or 5 years or 10 years or 20 years. I have students from freshers to 15 years of experience, 15 even 20 years experience guys also there. Okay, I'll help you to prepare the resume as per your profile. Then you need projects. Some of the projects are required, and you need to know how to build LinkedIn, Naukri based on your expertise, all those things. And then job assistance. What is mean by job assistance? Basically, we will guide you how to crack the interviews. We'll help you with the interview questions and answers. And then I'll give you some videos like how to answer each and every question. It is not just about learning the hacking tools and learning about the hacking labs. We should also know how these ethical hacking concepts are used in the real-time job. Unless you go through some of our videos, will not it makes your job easy if you go through our interview questions and answers and job assistance program. This is a like traditional cybersecurity program which I have been doing from last 2 years. Okay. Now let us talk about the other training programs. The second one is manual testing. Okay. What is mean by manual testing? In cybersecurity also we have manual testing, but whatever I am trying to refer, it is a functionality testing, quality analysis. Just give me 1 minute. So as part of manual testing, we are going to learn about functional testing. I'm going to show you, the course structure and the topics what you are going to learn in manual testing. Along with that, system administration, desktop engineer, support engineer. So in that IT infrastructure, right, we have switches, routers, endpoint management. Those jobs also will be occupied for manual testing plus cybersecurity relevant jobs. Along with this, you are going to learn about API testing, mobile testing, database testing, process, Scrum process, Agile process, and DevOps. DevOps overview, we don't give the complete DevOps training. Complete DevOps training itself will take 2 months of training, but however, I'm going to give you the overview how this DevOps works. Okay, with this, you will be eligible for a lot of jobs. Whatever you learn in API testing, same thing will be useful in the cybersecurity. In cybersecurity, we call API penetration testing, mobile penetration testing, database security. So whatever the concepts you are learning in cybersecurity, that can be used even for the manual testing jobs. And the advantage for you guys is if you are taking cybersecurity training, manual testing course is free of cost. Okay. And the next one is Java plus Selenium. Java plus Selenium is considered as an additional course which you guys can continue after manual testing. Once I finish manual testing, Java and Selenium is covered by external trainer. So whoever are interested in Java and Selenium, in the beginning itself, we have to get enrolled. Okay. The next one is certifications. Okay. Now that you have learned almost all the things that are required for the job, why should we go for the certifications? In fact, certifications will assess your capabilities on doing penetration testing or application testing in the relevant area, be it mobile security, network security, or web security, source code analysis. As a cyber security engineer, I would say like you should have at least 2 or 3 certifications in your profile. Okay, you have learned about the cyber security labs, then why should we go for certifications? That tells you like how good you are. Okay, without certifications, if you put your LinkedIn profile, no one can judge like, okay, this person can do our work or not. The moment they see your profile, if it has to be picked for the interviews or if they want to offer you some kind of higher package, these certifications are necessary. Of course, along with the certifications, And each along with the certifications, you will be provided with different kinds of labs, ebooks, and some of the practical labs and assessment labs. So many things are there depending on the kind of certification you are trying to take. Okay, you can kickstart your certifications with CEH, that is called Certified Ethical Hacker. This is something not we are providing. This is from the EC Council board. Okay, we are just training. We are just accredited training centers for EC Council. Means we provide training on behalf of them, and we conduct the exams on behalf of EC Council. So some of the certifications are CH, CH Practical, and CH Master. So these two are two different certifications. In case if you are trying to take together, this is called CH Master. The next one is Cloud Security, CCSA, which I have discussed so far. Case is about source code. Then CSA, Certified SOC Analyst, that is CSA, not SCA. That is for the SOC Analyst job role. And then mobile security. As of now, for the month of November and December, we have the program still cloud security, source code analysis, mobile security, and SOC Analyst. These are in the January month. And out of all these concepts or technologies, coding is involved in this Java plus Selenium and case. That's it. Rest of the concepts, there is no coding involved. Let us see about the job roles now. And okay, trainings and its duration. Okay. So real-time security testing training plus CH. See, this goes together. Certified ethical hacking and real-time security training. Regular batch is there for 2 months. It is the morning batch, 7:30. And December 1st onwards, classroom trainings. It is from 9 to 10. 2 months of training from Tuesday to Friday. No class on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Classroom training. And there is a fast track also available. Here, fast track is only for CH. Real-time security testing is not covered in fast track. If you see the previous picture, as part of CH, cyber security basics and ethical hacking labs, these are covered. Okay. Other areas like basics, resume preparation, software toolkit, project, profile building, assistance, counseling, all those things will not be covered just with certification. For that, you need to have real-time training. My recommendation is, in case if you don't have that time, go for the fast track and attend the regular batch online in the morning hours, which is the easiest way for you to learn in a quick manner. Okay. Classroom training, I would say nowadays most of the people are going for the online. In case if you really need to attend from the classroom, as of now, we are located in Marthalli. You guys can make use of the classroom trainings as well. The next one is manual testing. This is from December 1st. Okay. 9 to 10 and 10 to 11. 9 to 10 is cyber security and 10 to 1 is manual testing sessions. Same times, Tuesday to Friday. But however, there are few concepts which are common for both. Those concepts I will be clubbing for a few weeks, 2 weeks, 9 to 10. After that, I'll split it. Java and Selenium, okay, for the previous batch and your batch, it is going to start from December 5th. 5th in the sense another 10 days. Okay, it is in the evening hours, 7 to 8 for 1 month. Then coming to the certifications, CH I said it is part of our regular batch and fast track batch training. Okay, and cloud security December 3rd onwards in the weekends, morning hours, so 2 hours each, like that for 1 month. Source code analysis in the January month again. Once we finish cloud, then we move on to the source code. CSA and mobile security, still we haven't finalized the dates. Okay. Let us see about the job roles. You take real-time security testing training, you can become a VRPT engineer, pen tester, security engineer, security analyst, API pen tester, security consultant, DevSecOps engineer, SOC analyst, and security engineer for web, for network, IoT, embedded, or some device, hardware. ERC, risk and compliance engineer also is there. SAST engineer. Okay. These are the different job roles for real-time security testing training. You can get into any of these job roles. 5 plus 5, 10 plus 1. Out of these job roles, SAST engineer is something which you should be knowing the programming language. If you are not interested in programming, you can ignore SAST engineer and concentrate on other job roles. Assume like you have taken the cyber security training and you are not able to get placed. ERC means enterprise risk and compliance. Okay, risk and compliance means some kind of audits basically. You have taken the real-time security testing and parallelly you have attended manual testing training. Manual testing training is free of cost if you are attending real-time security testing. And the pricing is online 14K, classroom is 16K. No need to pay for manual testing classes if you are taking cyber security. And some of the job roles which you can target are manual tester, QA engineer, QC engineer, test engineer, functional test engineer. These are the core manual testing job roles. But as a cyber security engineer, there are some job roles which we can make advantage by learning both. Those are these ones. Network engineer, you have learned network security and network computer networks as part of this red blocks. As part of real-time security testing, you have learned some computer networks, basics, operating systems you have learned. So you can try for desktop engineer, network engineer, system admin, and we learned about API penetration testing. You can try for API testing. You have learned about mobile security. You can try for mobile manual testing. Like this, we'll have different job roles which we can target for mobile testing. Okay, these are the job roles which I have kept as per my experience. However, with certifications, I would say like the chances of getting job in cyber security area will increase as and then you take more certifications. Java, Selenium, automation engineer, estate engineer. Okay, already I have covered with CH. You can see the different kinds of jobs you can target. Similarly for cloud, a lot of job opportunities which you can target for cloud security. This we have covered already. Last 5 batches, how we are doing it from the job perspective. How about the trainings and the fees? This is going to cost you 14 or 16K depending on the kind of training you are taking. And if you are going for CH, additionally like you have to bear 34K plus GST. I have, with my experience for my students, what I observed is without certifications, you'll be able to crack a job for 3 years experience guy from 6 to 12 lakhs per annum. But if you have the certifications, you should be able to crack from 10 to 18 lakhs per annum. These are not just figures. This is based on the jobs which my students has been placed. It is not exactly 18, 17.8. Okay, 20,000 less. So even the interviews, you get 2 to 3 interviews per month if you don't have the certification at this time because of the recession, right? I see like 2 or 3 interviews if you don't have any certifications, any kind of cyber security certifications. But if you have the certifications in your profile, you should be able to get at least 10 maximum of 20, 25 per month, I'm saying. Okay, that is the difference and that is the advantage with certifications. And the timings already I have discussed. You can get enrolled to any of these trainings. Manual testing, assume like you have taken training for cyber security. There are some challenges for you to crack the job. Immediately you can shift to the manual testing. Training fees is same and no need to pay additional amount if you have enrolled for cyber security. Only thing is you have to attend both the classes. Okay, I'm going to provide you interview questions and answers for each category. 6 to 10 lakhs is also very decent salary. It is not like it is a less package for a 3 years experience guy. And then it is only the classroom training and online training at a time. There is no separate sessions. At a time, I'm going to manage manual testing. Java and Selenium. This package is good, 8 to 12. Only thing is, if you are going for automation, the cost is going to be 20K. You can attend cybersecurity, you can attend manual testing, you can attend Java plus Selenium. That is for 20K thousand. As of now, the next batch of Java Selenium is from December 5th. If you are going only for certification without any job help or job guidance, you can just get enrolled with 34K plus GST. CH Master. What is the CH Master then? CH Master means CH plus CH Practical. Along with that, you get chance to practice more labs, virtual labs, and you can get engaged in solving some of the challenges like CTFs, you can say. You get a lot of advantages if you are going for CH Master. That is 80K plus GST. Okay, in case if you want to be technically strong, CH is going to be multiple choice questions and answers. 4 hours exam you have to attempt and you need to clear with 70%. CH Master includes CH Practical. Practical is 6 hours of practical labs, which you have to clear some of the labs. So together, if you're clearing, it is comes under CH Master. The next one is the cloud security. I would say like, if you are having minimum of 3 years of experience and already if you have done with CH, go for cloud security. Cloud security has a lot of demand for AWS, Azure and Google Cloud. The training cost is very minimal compared to the packages what they are offering and the cloud security training and certification. With 34K plus GST, you are going to get trained on cloud and you will get the chance to attempt the exam. You have to clear that exam. The cost is 34K plus GST, which is comes to 40,000 something. Okay, packages are relatively high for 5 years experience guys, or even 3 years or 4 years. With CH, if you say like 12 lakhs, with CH plus cloud, minimum of 14, depending on your experience. There is a chance of cracking up to 25 for 5 years experience guys. Source code analysis is also equivalent to cloud, but only thing is you need to have programming knowledge. We'll start in the weekends of January. I'll give you the exact date and time. Similarly, mobile security in Jan. I haven't, before going to conduct 1 month training program on mobile security, I'm going to conduct 3 hours session. I'm going to conduct 3 hours session for the existing students, maybe within 10 days, not beyond that this time, that's sure. Okay. SOC and list, date not finalized, but it will be in January only. January in the sense just 1 month more, that's it. CISSP. This you guys can target if you are done with 3 certifications at least in the top ones. As of now, we don't have. This is also we are planning to put in January month. It is like a continuous preparation, continuous engagement, labs, all those things. We need to climb the ladder one step after another. Okay, like that. You cannot directly go for cloud. You cannot directly go for CISSP. Get trained on CH, clear CH, then after take a break for 3 months or 6 months, depending on your convenience. Go for either cloud or case or SOC analyst or mobile. Out of these 4, you can choose any one. Then once you, or if you want to choose 2 or more, that is also good. Then finally you can target for CISSP and some more advanced certifications also there in EC Council. That is called CISO. Okay, that also we try to include. This is our plan with respect to the course, timings, fees, and different kinds of packages. Okay, now it is time for you guys to ask any questions. After that, we'll try to cover some of the labs, simple labs. Before that, I want to show you CH Master Program details. Okay, this is called CH Master Elite. It comes with a package where you get chance to go through some of the books, ebooks, okay, PDF documents, and official labs. It is like CTF. You can practice all those labs by making use of this 6 months official lab access. If you are getting engaged to it, CH Master, and then CH Engage and Global CH Challenges means they try to publish some of the challenges. You need to crack it. Okay. Then exam preparation. What is mean by exam preparation and CH practical? You are going to face CH practical and CH multiple choice questions. There are some assessments where you can take it for practice, just like mock test. Okay, that also you will have an access. And then ethical hacking videos library. What does that mean? You get access to 10 library videos. Each library will have again some set of videos under different domains like DevSecOps, mobile security, forensic investigation. So like that, you get access to around 10 libraries, video libraries. That's the reason it is a complete package. Total 3 certifications with access to the labs, with access to the preparation, with access to the global CH challenges. Okay, that is like learn, certify, engage, and compete. CH Elite is going to be that program. In case if you have challenges to pay 80K plus tax, it will come around 96,000, definitely, of course. But I would go for this program in case if I want to prefer. If you have challenges to go for CH Elite, and if you are trying for job or if you are trying to shift to your domain, go for CH. We placed at a relatively less cost, that is 34K plus GST, which comes to 40K. There we have this e-course exam voucher and some videos also their ethical hacking videos. You guys can go through it. This is also enough to clear the CH. This is with respect to version 12. Okay, fair guys. Let me give you chance to ask some questions now. It is time for you to ask. I know like there are a lot of questions from each and every one of you. This is the main, I would say, main slide where you can target for a lot of jobs, right? That is our main area. And the next one is about the training programs. I'm giving you permissions now to ask some questions, or if you don't want to ask some questions, you can put in the chat window as well. I'll try to answer one after another. Yes, let me answer some of the questions in the chat window. By taking this, can I become an automation test engineer? Shanmukh, yes, you can become automation test engineer if you are going through Java plus Selenium. Sorry, Java plus Selenium. The advantage is you get chance to learn Java, Selenium, manual testing, cyber security. All these together, you'll be getting it for 20,000. One more question. What about the just fresher package for CH? Fresher package is common. Like you'll be normal fresher package like 4 to 6 lakhs, I would say. Cyber security difference when you come to know means after 2 years of work experience, you can feel the difference. Which combination of course good for freshers? I would say real-time security testing training. You pay 14 or 16K, you learn real-time security testing and manual testing. If you are interested in programming, pay 20K, attend all three programs which are there on the screen. It takes 3 months to 4 months. Okay. And if you are trying for the job based on these concepts for freshers, training plus certification, I would recommend. What is a good combination for non-IT guy or experienced guy? For non-IT person, if you are applying for the job, I would say the first package, real-time security testing plus CH. What are the tools you teach as part of SOC Unleashed? SOC Unleashed, Splunk is one of the tools which we are going to cover. QRadar, some basics. You can shift from any domain to cybersecurity. It doesn't matter. Whatever is the knowledge you have in earlier, because cybersecurity, as I showed, you require knowledge in different areas. If you already have some knowledge, then it will be benefit for you to learn the concepts easily. I see one question from Arun. I'll answer you later. CH will cover manual testing. If you're going for fast track, no. Fast track only CH is covered. If you're going for real-time security testing plus CH, you can get into entire package. Any other questions? CSA is about this one. SOC analyst job role. What is the prerequisite to get into this training? The prerequisite is nothing. CH offline classes, yes, available. Starting from December 1st. Prerequisite is nothing, because I'm going to teach you from basics. Even if you don't have any knowledge on computer also, you can come. We'll guide you for the job. Cost for SOC analyst is SOC analyst training cum certification is going to cost you same price, 34K plus GST, 40K. Which is the course that is good for electrical engineer for getting job? The first one, real-time security training plus CH. Any more questions? Is it mandatory Java course in cybersecurity? No. Programming is optional.
I have small doubts, sir.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, you can unmute and speak.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
I am fresher, so presently 22 pass out.
Okay.
So presently registration is going on, so we will get the jobs or not, sir, for freshers.
Okay. See, from our side, whatever is there possibility, you should make advantage of that. Okay. If there is recession, it will not be like forever. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Sometime is like 4 months.
It will not be there forever. The moment the recession period gets finished, give me a second, guys. My throat is not good.
Because I got a job in Info, sir, but till now I did not get onboarding, so that's why I'm asking. So it is any problem that like I am asking. Hello.
See, the recession is a temporary, but by the time recession gets finished, you should be prepared technically. Then only like it will be easier for you to get the job. Assume like for a duration of 6 months, there are no jobs, and so there are two people. One guy thought like, okay, it is waste of preparing. I'll just relax. Other guy thinks like, okay, there are no jobs, but let me just try to learn something new. Like that, 6 months, one guy has learned well, one guy took rest. The suddenly in 1 month, there are a lot of job opportunities. Assume like only 1 month. After 1 month, there are no job opportunities for 3 months. So within that 1 month duration, whoever has ready with the preparation, they get the job. So recession is temporary. Don't think from that perspective. Get prepared and be ready for the interviews. That's it. Either fresher or experience. This is how you have to be preparing. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I see few questions. Let me read it out. I am working as a computer vision engineer in the field of data science, machine learning. I have worked in both Azure and AWS. Can you suggest me the best training? Okay. Balasubramaniam, basically you are from the data science and cloud. Okay, that's what I believe, and you have some experience. Based on your experience, if you want to switch your career into cybersecurity, I would say we have some diploma programs like combination of CH, cloud, combination of CH plus cloud, or combination of CH plus source code. Go for combination of CH plus cloud. From last 4 years, I don't have the job. I have the knowledge on cyber security, but I want to get into cyber security. Yes, the reason why you guys not able to crack the job is the training. Basically, the challenge here is the learning procedure, the way how you prepare for the job. If you have these basics strongly in your mind, I'm sure like it is very easy for you to crack the job. You should be strong in basics. When you guys try for the job, directly you should not go cyber security and ethical hacking labs. You should have good basics, then you have to get into the cyber security. I completed my BTech in 2012. Okay, we'll discuss this offline. Mohit. Is coding involved in cyber security? That's what. Only one job role is involved with coding. Okay, not the all job roles.
Which role, sir? Which role is coding involved?
If you see in this current picture, the ones that are in black background, SAST engineer,
Yes, sir.
automation engineer, and estate. These are the ones which are with coding. The rest of the job roles, VAPT engineer, blue background, and red background, and gray background. This doesn't require coding. In the screen itself, we are able to see around 7 plus 10, 20 job roles are there. So if you're going for the training of real-time security plus manual testing, you can try for 20 plus jobs.
Sir, ERC covered in which area?
Comes under risk and compliance. Like if we do some audits, right? ISO 27001 or audits, every quarterly audits will be there. Comes under that. Basically, set of rules and policies that the company has to be compliant with IT security.
So, in the sense, it is for application or mobile or everything.
No, it is not like only application. It is like for entire network in your IT infrastructure, entire network, entire device, and similarly employees policies. All those comes under risk and compliance.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Those who are from non-IT, I see some kind of questions, common questions. Who are completely from non-IT, go through the 2 months program for real-time security testing and manual testing along with the certification. Okay, which is going to cost you around 14K plus 54K. If you are taking together real-time training plus CH certification, you may get some discount. Maybe you can reach out to 5,000 number, around 2 to 4,000 discount also you get if you are taking together. Instead of 40K, you get it for 36K. That is one advantage. Lab requirements. Lab requirement, you should have 8 GB RAM and 500 GB storage and processor which supports virtualization. Any more questions? SOC analyst is completely different training and certification. Okay, you have to be paying 40K for that. Remember, the certifications, whatever I listed, it is not like a one-go certifications. You have to get trained for 2 months on each and every certification. So the entire program, whatever I have displayed here, may take you for 4 months. Real-time training plus CH will go for 2 months. And if you are taking for fast track CH, it will get finished in a week. Once you are done with entry-level training and certification, then go for cloud, which is going to take another 1 month. And then go for mobile or case, additional 1 month. Altogether, you can plan in 4 to 5 months to master in cyber security. Yes, for all these sessions, recording classes are available. Which is the best course for 3+? Real-time security plus CH. That's what I recommend. Any more questions? Or else I'll go through some of the common questions asked by the previous batches. Any prerequisite? No prerequisite. Can anyone from non-IT learn this course? Yes, anyone can learn. Does cybersecurity needs programming? As I said, 1 or 2 job roles are there out of 20. Okay, you can ignore those roles if you are not interested in programming. Is the training includes only theory or practical labs? Remember, each and every session we have practical labs and some of the quiz sessions. Okay, does the course covers mitigation techniques? Yes, we will help you. We'll guide you even how to fix the vulnerabilities. What is the duration of the course? It depends on from course to course, certification to certification. Regular batch 2 months, certifications are 1 month for each. Do you have any certifications? Yes, we have CH, cloud security, source code, mobile security, SOC analyst. Do you get any material for the course? Yes. PDF documents. These are some of the highlights which I have already covered. Okay. These are the commonly asked questions by some of the previous batch students. Any more questions?
Sir, bug bounty is covered related to VAPT only, web application VAPT.
Only for web VAPT we cover the bug bounty, and rest no, we'll guide you like where to practice, what are the different channels. That details we'll share. As I said, today is a demo which we are going to finish in another 10-15 minutes, and the online training starts from 24th, that is Thursday. And in case if you are planning to attend for classroom training, it is from December 1st. 1 week difference is there. And if you are planning for fast track, it starts from 5th and we'll close it by 9th. 5 days, that's it, fast track. Or you can attend online training from 24th till 5th. From 5th, directly finish the course by 9th. This is also one choice. Finish the course and parallelly attend the morning hours. From next weekend onwards, the cloud security starts 3rd, 4th, 10th, 11th, like that. Okay, that is the cloud security in the month of December. With December, we try to close cloud security and one session on mobile security that I'll try my best to cover it before we get into the cloud. I'll let you know. December 5th is cloud, the fast track. December 5th is the fast track, and December 5th is this Java and Selenium. If you are going to purchase the laptop, go for Windows laptop, don't go for MacBook, because most of the tools are like mapped to the Windows. Regular batch, I would say if you want to attend the evening batches, go for fast track batch for 1 week. There are some labs or some examples of, I mean to say, ethical hacking labs, which I would like to cover. Maybe like I'll take it in the next session because, okay, just have a look towards our office in Bangalore. Okay, I know like some of you are planning to attend classroom sessions. If possible, next week also I'll take one more session only on the labs, not on this theory. Basic ethical hacking labs. You type for HackerBook Technologies in Google in case if you are trying to come to office for any kind of queries. And then click on no website. Okay, map. Click on the map. Still the renovation is going on, so it may take some more time. This is called Martali Junction. Okay, from here you need to head towards Kerpuram, and most of you might be knowing Kalamandir. When you are heading towards Kerpuram, Kalamandir on the right hand side, still go further ahead, then first left, last building. This is our institute. And in case if you want to have a look, this is the address whatever it is shown, this is the correct address which we are showing. And RJ Garden, 3rd floor. We are in the 3rd floor in Marthahalli. And along with that, in case if you want to have a look towards the reviews, go through the reviews. If you want to have some, like most of my students are from non-IT, freshers and experienced. Still, we are in the process of we are trying to renovate the office. Parallelly, I'm trying to give some training and certifications. Just drop by in case if we have any queries at the office hours. I'll be available in Bangalore office from Tuesday to Saturday noon. Sunday, Monday, I'll not be available. Even the online classroom sessions also from Tuesday to Friday. That's it, 4 days in a week for 2 months, both manual testing and cyber security. Any more questions, guys? Put your question in the chat window. I'll try to answer it. Or else, hope everyone has filled the form. In case if you have not filled the form, just take 1 minute of time to fill the form. That's it. This is the form. I'll try to post a different next session. I'll take, already we are done with 2 hours. Maybe some labs will cover next time. Completely the how do we find more vulnerabilities in a very good short span. That is completely technical. These are like basics. What are the things you should be aware if you want to become a cyber security engineer? Okay, guys, thank you so much. In case last 2 minutes, if you have any questions. How many hours per day for the training? 1 hour to 1.5 hours, depending on the concept.
Good section. Thank you so much.
Just have a look at the course curriculum which we have. It covers the training program from basics of OS, software engineering, and then computer networks. Then comes up the hacking skills, basics of cloud, lab setup, Kali Linux. Already I have shared it in the group. Again, I'm going to share it. So freshers or 3+ experience, go through this training with CH, or if you are already done with the CH, go for advanced certifications. The demand for cybersecurity needs is huge. Okay. Some of the tools and concepts which I am going to discuss. Okay. Okay, then. And for the existing batch students and the previous batch students, I'll try to arrange a get together soon. But let me settle all of us, try to stabilize in Bangalore first. Okay. Maybe in the December end or January 1st or 2nd week.
But if you only do in weekends, sir, like Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, yes.
Then
We plan for a Sunday.
We can travel.
There will not be much traffic, and it will be good for all of us.
Yes, sir. We have to travel from other places.
Yes, yes. Almost, I think 500+ people are there. We'll see how it works out.
Take feedback from everybody, sir. Then
Yes, sir. I'll send a form, invitation form, depending on the people and their availability. I plan it. Okay, then thank you guys. Have a great weekend. See you again in the next 2 weeks. Some of you try to attend for the sessions, whoever are interested. Other members, try to attend whenever I try to conduct some free programs, workshops like that. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for successful.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.